Hello guys, and welcome to a new Let's Play of Crusader Kings II, The Old Gods. So I already have a Let's Play of Crusader Kings II, The Old Gods, playing as Norway, but I felt like that Let's Play was kind of, it was kind of overdone. There's a lot of people right now that play as a Norse Viking in Crusader Kings, and basically making Let's Plays of that. So I thought that I kind of wanted to do something a little different. I'm not saying that this is the end of the Norwegian campaign, of course not, but I'm just saying that I wanted to have something a little bit unique. And I did some searching on YouTube to try and figure out what wasn't done yet, and one of the things that I found, I didn't really find that many people that played as any of these people over here, the Khanates in Eastern Europe. So I decided I might want to give one of them a go. And I sort of came up with a plan, if you want, in order to make this Let's Play a little bit more interesting. So something that is kind of classical for these Eastern European Khanates and, you know, horse people, horse archers, you know, classical people living on the Eurasian steppes, is that they have a tendency, they're nomads basically, which means that they move from, you know, one place to another place. And I was kind of thinking that we should do the same in this Let's Play. Basically leaving the old homeland behind and see if we can conquer a new homeland somewhere else. In kind of the same way that the Magyars, or the Hungarians as they are more popularly known as, do. They start off the game invading Hungary, which is at this point a part of Bulgaria. And I was thinking we should kind of do some of the same thing as the Magyars are doing. Of course, it's not going to be perfect, simply because we won't get any of those fancy events where, like, the culture of this area will sort of, like, you know, move from here to here. You know, the Pecheneg culture will stay over here. But at least it will create some, it will make things a little bit more unique, I think. And that's what I'm sort of going for in this Let's Play. So the reason why I decided to just play as the Pechenegs is because they are sort of in a position where it would sort of make sense for them to go ahead and try and claim a new homeland. And I think they historically did move around, at least if you are to believe in the history of this game, because if you start in you know, the normal, the earliest you could start before the Old Gods came out, then they would sort of be relocated to over here, and the Pecheneg culture would be sort of over here. So it's historical, and it makes sense, I guess, because they are surrounded by dangerous neighbors that have a lot more troops than we have at this point, Khazaria and Cumania. And another thing I like about the Pechenegs is the fact that the title, the Khanate, or the kingdom, I guess, it's basically the same, because you can see we have this golden circle around us, which basically means that we are a king, or a Khan in this case. The fact that this title is not, it doesn't have any de jure vassals, which means that we can pretty much relocate to anywhere we want, and our title will be just as important, I guess. To put it in, to compare it, if we were to play as Cumania and we were to invade, I don't know, like these people, and then relocate our homeland down here, and then just leave and just give these guys independence because we have no interest in having the old territories anymore, then it would make no sense to call ourselves the Khan of Cumania when we don't own any territories in Cumania, which is a de jure kingdom. When you're playing as the Pechenegs, that's not a problem, simply because you it's a titular title only, and the same way that the papacy is only a titular, it has no de jure vassals. So you can basically relocate it to wherever you want and it will still be legit, I guess. So I was thinking about where I wanted to relocate to, where I wanted to forge my new homeland. I decided I want to do it in some sort of a Christian land, simply because it's I think you only can do invasion against Christians. So the ones I sort of came into the conclusion was, I mean, I could, I guess, go over here, but I can't really do that actually because I don't have any boats. But I mean, the whole purpose of this campaign is just not conquering Britain, I guess, and not being a Viking. So the only real alternatives were these kingdoms down here. simply because other than that, the most other kingdoms are far too powerful for us to conquer. But these guys down here seem like pretty nice people to conquer. So I decided we are going to start out with Croatia. Not any particular reason, it's mainly just that I feel it would be, you know, why not? They have a coastline, which I guess is good, so we can start building boats. And they border a bunch of other weak states that we can potentially go ahead and invade at a later date. So I haven't actually tried this before, though. I did a test game where I tried to invade Bulgaria, but that didn't really work out because my armies weren't close to being big enough to do that. But hopefully this Croatia thing will work out, so let's do that. So let's do the invasion of Croatia. Let's raise our levies. Not very much, and yes, we do actually start out with a bit of forces. I believe pretty much all the local rulers in this area start out with some forces, especially the Magyars. We start out with like 14,000 or 10,000 or whatever they start out with. It's a lot of troops. A lot more than we have, at least. So yeah. So that's something. So let's go. Okay, this is interesting. In my test game, I was actually invaded by Khazaria, but I guess it's only a positive thing that we are not being... Okay, I guess probably it's because of this civil war thing here that does that. So they want to focus on that instead. But yeah, that's cool. So here we come, the Pecheneg hordes from the east invading Europe. That's going to be the theme for this Let's Play of ours. Did I kill yeah, I killed every one of them. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is a lot easier than taking Bulgaria, that's for sure. Shit. Yeah, he's asking me for crown loss simply because I am a de jure part of the... Oh, wow, did he just... Okay, that was some quick conquest, Comania. Never mind. Okay, that might be rather bad, because that might mean that he's going to invade us rather soon. Because I don't know who it would else invade. But I mean, it's not a problem, because that's why we're here, right? That's why we traveled to Croatia, so that we don't have to bother about the Cumans and the Khazaria and all those people that only want to harm us. Okay, so we got someone out of their hiding. Oh shit, yeah, that's right, women, we have to marry. Let's find someone with high stewardship, such as her. I lose some prestige, but I'll most likely get that back once I conquer these places, so it's not gonna be a problem. And let's also just get married as an ambition, simply because we are getting married, so why not? I can get some gold, or I should probably have chosen the prestige when you think about the fact that I just lost 200 prestige from, you know, marrying that girl. But oh well, it's not a problem, I think. I guess, whatever. Okay, so this war is soon won. There are horrors to suffer in this life as well, friends. So who are you? You are Orthodox. I have been thinking about converting to the Orthodox faith. Actually, I'm going to be honest about that, simply because we have a because I want to be friends with the Byzantines at some point, whenever I get my kingdom established. But at the moment, we are just going to throw him in prison, simply because we can. And I don't want any Christians derping about in my territory at the moment. Okay, so here's something though that I have been thinking a little bit about. We are currently we are using a casus belli called Invasion. We are invading the Kingdom of Croatia, but the casus belli for Croatia has always been, or the invasion casus belli has always been a little confusing to me, because the thing I know for a fact that if you win the war, as we can do right now, then we will get the territories controlled by the leader of the kingdom, which is Senj. But what I wonder though is that because I think how the invasion casus belli works is that if I were to... And look at that, the Magyars have completed their conquest, that's nice. how I think, and they took the... Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, because I think what happened here is the fact that the Magyars, or the Hungarians, I should just start calling them Hungarians, they took this place. Or they didn't... They invaded Hungary, the Kingdom of Hungary, which is over here, but they also occupied this one, and that sort of put it into the control of them. But what I don't know, though, is if it puts it into the direct control. For example, if we were to accept the war now, would we only get direct control over Senj, or would we also get control over Usora? I guess this is a nice opportunity to learn that. Yeah, Chronos, by the way, we need to increase ours. So let's do that. Yeah, you can rot, I don't care. Yeah, hunger bites, because that I'm just gonna make sure that I occupy every possible territory in the duchy, just to see if I get to control this one directly. Because if I do, then that's rather important knowledge that we want to make sure that we remember for the future. Okay, there's only one territory more now, and then we'll have this one. Okay, we have now been declared war upon by the Cumans, and they have lost control over this place. Okay. Okay. Fuck. We are fucked. No, wait a second, we are not. Because we are no longer going to live in these territories. We are moving. We are moving to Croatia. So, yeah, if I can just finish this war before they totally just destroy me, then I should be good. Okay, so now I have occupied everything. So what I'm wondering right now is that if we enforce demands, would we? Yes, we do! Okay, I guess you learn something new every day. We just got complete control over the entire territory, which is very nice. Look at that, the Magyars haven't... Are you fighting Bulgaria? We haven't... His war isn't over yet, is it? Oh, weird the fact that he actually got this then. I don't know what that's all about. I don't even care as well. So yeah. Bam! Pechenegs! We now have a new homeland for our people. And that is nice. I guess we want to relocate our capital as well. Let's do this one, because I'm currently planning on invading this guy. He has an ally, but it's not anything of importance, so I think we can handle this. We have far too many titles though. We want to make sure we give all these ones away. Yeah, no, I don't want to build anything. I want to give it away. Like so. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to... Yeah, I guess I want to claim this as my capital. Why not? Or this one? No, they're both the same. None of them are better than... Yeah, fuck, let's just make this our capital. If I change my mind, then we can just change it at another point. Of course, we have to die first, but once we get some kids, that's not gonna be a problem. And can we get kids soon? Seriously. I've married you for one reason. Babies. Let's put in ambition to have a son. I don't know if that increases our chances, but if it does, then might as well. Or just in case it does. Okay, fuck it. Let's invade Slovenia. Herp-a-derp-a-derp. Invasion of Croatia. Yes, indeed. Or maybe I want to do these guys first. No, let's just do these guys first. Why not? I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Here we go. Invasion, or it said invasion of Croatia, but that's because it's a de jure part of... Because I'm trying to claim the Kingdom of Croatia, that's what I'm trying to do. Even though it's actually Slovenia. Yeah, you get what I mean. Let's raise our levy. Okay, I guess we have no levies down here yet. We only have over here, and they're getting killed off by the Comanians. So instead of letting them go and be over there and die, we're just gonna bring them down to Slovenia to help with the conquest, which is nice. Okay, he's now a prisoner. Yeah, that's good. War score doesn't really matter that much to me at this point, simply because I want to make sure that I take over all the territories before I sue for peace, just to get the achieve the same results as I did last time, where I own everything personally. And I'm not planning to own everything personally, you know, permanently. Wow, can't speak today. I'm just like, I'm doing it simply because I want to make sure that oh, and here we go, the Hungarians have settled down. Look at that, they totally just left this area for some reason. I know that their culture leaves the area and just goes over here instead, but I didn't know that they gave up all these territories. Maybe they have revolted. No, they haven't. They are just independent for some reason. Huh. I wish the same would happen to us, that these guys would just become independent. I'm planning to make them independent, but at the moment we can't, if I'm completely right. Because no, we can. Okay then, but I guess we want to keep them around as long as we can. Just because they still give us money, so why not? Anyways, let's keep sieging. Hey, yay! Pregnancy! Defeated? Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. The Comanians from Comania are finally arriving in Slovenia. Okay, so going to unite all the troops. Yeah, you can rot, I don't mind. Okay, we want to make sure we occupy all the territories. You gotta feel sort of sorry for these people just hanging out on the outside. They're like, they really seem like they want to do something, but they can't do anything. They can't siege me, they can't defeat my armies. They are fucked. Because now we could declare victory in this war, but I don't want to do that though. And we got a daughter. Well, how useless. That's actually quite lame. Yeah, we cannot change our succession laws. Yes, we cannot allow women to inherit. I would like for that to happen though. Okay, now we get some more taxes. I should have done that like the second I started this campaign. And oh, look at that. I guess the Hungarian... Okay, I guess that removes the opportunity from taking Balaton. But that's cool. Okay, one more siege to finish, and there we go. Hungary. I think I want to make friends with Hungary. Yeah, that's right. We also need to... We need to go ahead and get our guys to do stuff. Let's take this one. The reason why I'm not trying to convert my capital is for a reason you will see later. I guess I can just explain it right away. I don't see why I shouldn't. Because I'm hoping very much for an event to happen. I don't remember what it's called. And there we go. We conquered this place. Sweet. It's an event, I think it was originally designed for crusading, because this is Crusader Kings after all. The event is basically an event where you, if you play France, for example, and you conquer the kingdom of Jerusalem down here, then there is an event that if you, because normally culture can only spread if a neighboring province has the culture you want to spread it to. That of course makes islands a problem, so in theory we could make the Pecheneg culture spread from this area to here, but it would only take a lot of time and it would kind of be unpractical. But there is an event that if you are one religion and the territory you rule is another religion, then there is an event that will make it so that that you might get sort of event that takes sort of settlers from the homeland and brings them over to the new land. And that is sort of in order. The event was made, I think, for that Crusader kingdoms or Crusader people such as France can, or for example France can like go over to, can bring their culture over to Jerusalem. Jeez. So yeah. But I think we're going to end it here actually. I think this was a nice first episode. We have done some nice progress. Of course, currently we are having a bad time over here, but I'm not too afraid of this war. Contested the County of Yike. If you want the County of Yike, then I have no problem about giving it to you. Here, have it. I surrender. You can have it. Bam. I have no interest in that title. There we go. Yeah, I lost the prestige, didn't I? Not that much. Point is, I'm going to give all these territories independence anyways, so I have no real interest in you know, fighting a bloody war in order to keep these guys united, or keeping them, you know, within my rule. But yeah, as I said, I think this was a nice first episode to our Let's Play. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a Let's Play. In my other Let's Play, if you want, of Crusader Kings. I for some reason decided I was not going to call it a Let's Play, and it has been causing so much problems for me, because I've been forgetting it all the time, and I've been calling it a Let's Play. Why am I even talking about this? You guys are not interested at all. So I should probably just end the episode, shouldn't I? Yes, I'm going to do that. So, thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Play the Crusader Kings II, playing... That was the shittiest outro ever. Let me try again. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Play the Pechenegs, I guess, in Crusader Kings II, the Old Gods. And until next time, bye.